Sustainable Success is a series of insightful commentaries and future predictions on work, leadership, and culture within organizations. The insights also assess how technology can be a force for change and good in our lives. Pulled together from interviews with leading business people and academics across Europe, the book's conclusions are clear. While technology will transform all of our working lives, humans will dictate what the machines can achieve. Paula Gomes Freire, the Group Executive Partner of VdA Almeida, now paints the picture.
Before the pandemic, we were already adjusting to living in a VUCA world, volatile, uncertain, changing and ambiguous. And clearly the pandemic has, brought that to a new height and has accelerated a lot of the trends that were already well underway. We're at a crossroads and no profession or business is really immune to the challenges ahead. Technology is really one of the key drivers of change that business leaders will need to tackle, because technology is really affecting business models across all sectors. We are not spectators of the future, we are actors of the future. And therefore, whether technology or AI will have a positive or a negative impact on humanity is very much in our hands. So we need to regulate it carefully. A new form of leadership is also emerging. It seems obvious from the book that trust is the new foundation of leadership. It's all more about trust rather than control. And last but not least, purpose and culture emerge as the new constants, as those things that allow us to prepare for whatever the future holds. That's a key confirmation coming out of this book. When we look at the impact technology can have on organizations, I think we should consider it the impact it has on people and skills, on the business model, and also again on culture. Technology augments what we can do and the speed at which we can do things, and it liberates us to focus on those things where as humans we can add more value, like judgment and strategic thinking, advice based on experience. These are the things that technology is liberating us to do by giving us the powers to tackle those more repetitive and boring tasks. AI opens up a world of opportunity. Of course, it brings many challenges and risks, but I like this idea that we are actors of our own future, and what happens with AI and its impact on humanity is very much in our hands. So it really is a call for mankind to regulate AI carefully on a global scale. Technology does carry the risk of depersonalizing what services providers do, but by eradicating routine and repetitive tasks, it opens up room for engaging more with clients. It puts the client experience at the heart of what we do. I think the future is really bright for lawyers. Technology can act as a liberator. It frees lawyers from the routine and repetitive work. Lawyers will definitely need to be able to work on a trust and collaborative basis if they are to harness the power of technology. There's widespread concern around the challenges for leadership. In a time of hyper uncertainty, there's clearly less room for the old-style visionary leader that comes in with all the answers and a clear vision of the future. Instead, we are witnessing the emergence of balance sheet builders focused on nurturing collaboration. There is the need for a more empathetic, even humble kind of leadership, one that is more about trust than control, but always coupled with the ability to create a clear sense of direction with optimism and hope for the future that are so critical to mobilize people. For me, the clearest lesson from this book is about the importance of purpose and culture. A strong purpose and an effective culture are the block builders of sustainable success. No doubt about that, because they really are what differentiates you from your competition. One thing that the pandemic has made even more clear is that it is a deep human need to feel part of something bigger, to really have a sense of purpose in life. And organizations are really called to also provide this sense of purpose to their people. It is clear that a business without a purpose is not a sustainable long-term model. I am truly excited about the future for two reasons. One is that we're living a time of disruption and transformation. As we say in the book, this is the transformation decade, and it is a true privilege to live in such a time. It comes full of risks, but also full of opportunity. The second reason is that the pandemic has put us all through a shared and universal experience of interconnectedness. We now all know that we truly depend on each other, and this can only be a force for good.